In April 2022, NASA's Ingenuity helicopter captured a striking scene on Mars during its 26th flight. Scattered across the Jezero crater lay fragments of a parachute, a battered back shell, and other debris, remnants of the spacecraft that delivered perseverance and ingenuity to the Martian surface. This eerie wreckage wasn't alien, but a testament to human ingenuity and exploration. Beyond its haunting visuals, the discovery offered valuable insights for refining future missions, sparking reflection on humanity's expanding footprint in space and the responsibilities that come with it. The marvel of ingenuity. To fully understand this discovery, we first need to appreciate the sheer brilliance of the machine that made it. NASA's Ingenuity helicopter. When Ingenuity landed on Mars in 2021 as part of the Mars 2020 mission, it marked the dawn of a new era. Tucked under NASA's Perseverance rover, Ingenuity was designed to prove something that had never been attempted before: powered, controlled flight on another planet. Mars presents an environment unlike anything on Earth. The planet's atmosphere is incredibly thin, about 1% the density of Earth's, which makes generating lift with traditional rotor blades a near impossible challenge. To overcome this, Ingenuity's twin blades were designed to spin at a staggering 2,400 revolutions per minute, far faster than any helicopter on Earth. Initially, NASA had modest expectations. The helicopter was designed for 5 short flights, each lasting about 90 seconds. It was, after all, an experimental tech demo, a small stepping stone in a much larger mission, but Ingenuity shattered expectations, completing flight after flight, scouting ahead of Perseverance, and capturing stunning aerial images of the Martian terrain. By 2022, Ingenuity had not only proven the viability of powered flight on Mars, but had become an essential tool for exploration. Its ability to scout terrain, identify hazards, and locate points of scientific interest elevated it from an experiment to an indispensable member of the mission team. And during one of these scouting missions, it made its eerie discovery. An eerie discovery. On April 19, 2022, during its 26th flight, Ingenuity embarked on a mission to survey an area near Perseverance's landing site in the Jezero crater. Equipped with a high-resolution camera, the helicopter scanned the barren Martian terrain. But instead of the usual stretches of reddish sand and scattered rocks, its lens captured something unexpected and peculiar. There, scattered across the desolate landscape, lay a surreal scene that seemed to belong more in a science fiction movie than in reality. Fragments of a parachute, remnants of a back shell, and other debris lay eerily silent under the Martian sky. It was a jarring sight, an unmistakable human imprint on an otherwise alien world. This was no evidence of alien life or the remnants of a lost Martian civilization. The wreckage was, in fact, human-made, a somber echo of the spacecraft that had safely delivered Perseverance and Ingenuity to Mars. The images, though deeply meaningful to engineers, had an unsettling, almost otherworldly quality. Torn parachute fabric fluttered faintly in the Martian breeze, while the back shell, scorched and battered from its fiery descent through the thin Martian atmosphere, lay fragmented and still. Ian Clark, a systems engineer at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, likened the sight to something out of a sci-fi movie. But beyond its eerie appearance, the scene served as a powerful symbol of human achievement and vulnerability, a stark reminder of the challenges, risks, and triumphs of exploring a world over 54 million kilometers away. The story of the wreckage. So how did this wreckage end up on Mars? To answer that, we need to revisit the harrowing sequence known as the 7 Minutes of Terror. When Perseverance approached Mars in February 2021, it was traveling at a blistering 12,000 miles per hour. Slowing it down to a safe landing speed required a meticulously orchestrated sequence of events. The spacecraft's heat shield protected it during the fiery descent through the Martian atmosphere, while a supersonic parachute deployed to reduce its speed further. As the rover neared the surface, a rocket-powered descent stage took over, lowering Perseverance on cables in a maneuver known as the Sky Crane. The moment the rover touched down, the descent stage flew off to crash land at a safe distance. Meanwhile, the parachute and back shell, having done their job, were discarded, left behind as relics of the landing. What Ingenuity discovered were these discarded components, still lying where they fell over a year earlier. For NASA engineers, the site wasn't just a curiosity, it was an invaluable opportunity to study how these critical systems had performed. Why this discovery matters at first glance. The wreckage captured by Ingenuity may seem like nothing more than discarded space junk. However, for NASA, this debris is far more than remnants of a bygone mission. It's a valuable source of engineering data that holds the potential to shape the future of space exploration. Take the parachute, for instance. This crucial component was designed to endure immense stress as it slowed the descent of the spacecraft carrying Perseverance and Ingenuity to the Martian surface. By analyzing how the parachute's fabric tore in specific places while holding firm in others, engineers gained vital insights to enhance designs for future missions. Similarly, the back shell, which shielded the rover during its fiery entry into the Martian atmosphere, reveals how well it performed under such extreme conditions. Every scorch mark and fracture tells a story of what went right and what can be improved. Ian Clark, a systems engineer, summarized it perfectly. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but it's also worth an infinite amount of engineering understanding. This understanding is critical as NASA and global space agencies prepare for increasingly ambitious goals, such as returning Martian samples to Earth or eventually sending humans to Mars. The lessons learned from this wreckage could be the key to unlocking these milestones, ensuring the safety and success of future explorers venturing into the final frontier. Humanity's messy footprint. The discovery of spacecraft debris on Mars prompts an uncomfortable reflection. Are we already littering other planets before setting foot on them? Here on Earth, humanity's history of exploration has often left environmental scars. From oceanic expeditions to land explorations, traces of our presence, be they discarded equipment or pollution, remain long after we've moved on. The same pattern seems to be unfolding in space. Earth's orbit is currently cluttered with over 27,000 tracked pieces of debris, posing hazards to satellites, spacecraft, and future missions. Now, as we venture further into space, with missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond, we risk extending this problem to other celestial bodies. The wreckage on Mars serves as a stark reminder of this growing concern. Opinions are divided. Some advocate for leaving the debris as a monument to humanity's first steps on Mars, a historical marker of our exploration milestones. Others argue for a proactive approach, emphasizing our moral responsibility to clean up after ourselves. If we aim to establish sustainable colonies on Mars, they argue, we must learn from the mistakes we've made on Earth and adopt better practices. This dilemma underscores the broader challenge of balancing exploration with environmental stewardship, both here and beyond our home planet. Ingenuity's ongoing mission. Against all odds, Ingenuity has continued to amaze scientists and defy expectations. Originally designed for just 5 test flights, the plucky helicopter has far surpassed its mission parameters, completing over 70 successful sorties across the Martian surface. Far from being a simple proof of concept, Ingenuity has proven itself to be an invaluable asset to the Perseverance rover, offering aerial reconnaissance and scouting treacherous terrain that the rover might otherwise avoid. Each of Ingenuity's flights is a marvel of engineering and adaptability. The helicopter faces extreme challenges on Mars, from low atmospheric density to harsh environmental conditions. Dust storms, a common feature on the red planet, can obscure sunlight and limit the helicopter's ability to recharge its batteries via solar panels. Additionally, the planet's frigid nights, where temperatures plummet to around -90 degrees Celsius, -130 degrees Fahrenheit, test the endurance of its delicate components. One particularly dramatic moment occurred when a massive dust storm swept across the region, cutting off communication between Ingenuity and Perseverance. For days, NASA's team feared the worst. Had the storm permanently damaged the helicopter, or worse, buried it under layers of Martian dust? Tensions were high as scientists awaited any signal from the resilient explorer. When the skies finally cleared, Ingenuity reconnected with the rover and transmitted its status, ready to fly again. This triumph against adversity not only highlighted the helicopter's resilience, but also underscored the ingenuity of the engineers and scientists who who built and continue to support this remarkable piece of technology. The future of Mars exploration. As Ingenuity and Perseverance continue their groundbreaking missions, they're not just exploring Mars. They're laying the groundwork for humanity's next bold steps. One of the most exciting upcoming ventures is the Mars Sample Return Mission, a collaborative effort by NASA and the European Space Agency. This mission aims to collect Martian rock and soil samples that Perseverance has carefully selected and deliver them to Earth for detailed analysis. It would be the first time material from another planet is brought back to our labs, offering unparalleled insights into Mars' geological history and potential for past life. But the vision doesn't stop there. Human missions to Mars are no longer the stuff of science fiction. Space agencies and private companies, including SpaceX, are working towards sending humans to the Red Planet within the next few decades. Visionaries like Elon Musk imagine Mars as humanity's second home, complete with sustainable colonies that ensure our survival beyond Earth. Yet as we dream of conquering new frontiers, the lessons from Ingenuity and its discovery of wreckage are clear. Our ambitions must be paired with responsibility. Exploring Mars isn't just about getting there. It's about ensuring we leave it in a way future generations can respect and build upon. What do you think? Should we clean up after ourselves on Mars, or leave the wreckage as a monument to human achievement? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.